Good morning, folks. Jack here. Starting the morning walk. Early day today, too. Not even 7 yet. Sun's not even up above the trees. Oh yeah, it is a little bit. It just rose. Still working on this lot. What are you crying about, Blackie? Oh, you see all these dogs up here, huh? You see all these dogs? That's the dog he always chases in the trike. Hey, guys. Don't associate me with Blackie. I don't want your trouble. Oh, they finally took that tree down. One that fell on the church there. They're trashing the road. Dogs getting into the trash. That's a collection point right there for the trash. Do you think the dogs know that? Yeah. I moved his caribou into the dry fields. Now he's actually plowing it. I don't know how he's going to get the water in there. But fix the dam. Fix the dam. Everybody going to school. Got some coconut drying on the road. No huge muffler issues yet. Haven't talked about my muffler fund, guys. Just not getting those donations, honey. I'm gonna have to keep 90%, 95% of all the donations received for my muffler fund now. It'll be a busy walk, it looks like. This early. Morning. Everybody going to school. Look at this guy tying up a goats. Putting the goats out. Morning.
Morning. How are you?
Good. How are you guys? Good. There's a muffler fund for you. There's that muffler fund. And as one of my viewers says, he says, you know, watch out for those landmines in the road here, which I always do. Bad enough avoiding them in my own compound now with 9 little crap machines. If you know what I mean. So, let me get started, guys. Watching the ugly tourist this morning. Haven't seen his channel. Make sure you give it a follow. And no, I'm not going to talk about the obvious age gap. And no, I'm not going to talk about the pregnancy. And no, not going to talk about the obvious clickbait, trying to make the most of his wife's pregnancy, get the most clicks and views. No, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm talking about what I saw today and it's mufflers. It is my biggest pet peeve here in the Philippines. Good morning. How you doing? Have a good day. My biggest pet peeve in the Philippines, guys. And what were they doing? They were doing a cooking show. No, not gonna talk about the wife, sister, anything like that. Mufflers, karaoke, everything, dogs, chickens, everything you love about the Philippines going on at the same time. So what are you talking about, Jack? Well, guys, I'm talking about the utter destruction that I see in a lot of these Philippine, especially the cooking shows. Morning. The utter destruction of the cutting utensils, the knives. My biggest pet peeve here. So the guy's wife, or not wife, girlfriend, was cutting up some carrots. Morning. Carrots and cabbage. Morning. And she had this, good morning. She had this big knife that was dull. It had no blade on it, guys. To watch her struggle cutting a carrot and cutting a cabbage. Remind me of watching an Overstay Road video with the knives they use on their cooking shows all the time. My gosh, guys. Invest in a good knife, a good sharp knife. I'm not immune to that. Not immune at all. We bought 100 knives here. And after a year, I did a whole video about getting them resharpened. Because it is a sacrilege to use a brand new $100 knife on a can of condensed milk. How many times have you seen that, guys? These women using these knives to open cans of sardines, condensed milk. It drives me crazy. And I've seen it in my house several times. Not by Lynn, she knows better. But to see her sister-in-law, and just open these cans with these knives, man, putting gouges in them, it drives me absolutely ballistic. See what I got to worry about, folks? That's my biggest pet peeve over here. And as far as the expat channel goes, guys, I watch them sometimes, so you don't have to. But it was funny. I mean, it was a struggle. Cutting cabbage, cutting a carrot. It was a struggle. Shouldn't be like that, guys. But I know why. I know why. Opening up those cans with those knives. Like they haven't invented a thing called a can opener. We got 10 of them. Most of them brand new. But I see it in my house all the time. Even after I outlawed it when we sharpened all our knives again. And we shipped here, you know, expensive German knives, expensive Japanese knives, and to see them destroyed, opening cans, drives me nuts. Jesus Christ, can you get any closer there, dude? any closer, and you're driving on the wrong side of the road. Yeah. And watching it for years on Overstay Road, watching his channel, and these ladies destroying these knives, man.
Dad.
It should be illegal. Morning. It should be illegal. Should be penalties involved with this. And he tries to use those fake Chinese K-bars and stuff. Or Gerber, fake Chinese Gerber knives. They get destroyed after two or three cooking sessions. That's my public service announcement. If you see yourself, if you see your image and you want it changed or removed from my video, let me know. There you go. My public service announcement for the day. Finished. Complete. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Does that bother you? With these knives issue? I remember it used to be here in the Philippines, and maybe it still is in a lot of places, but not here for some reason. Morning.
Hey.
Yeah, but not here for some reason. They used to drive around on the trike with the grinder and go from house to house, seeing if you need your knives sharpened. I wish that someone start up that business here in the barangay. They'd get our business for sure. We got what? About 25 different types of knives sharpened when we took them downtown. I think it was 300 some pesos for all of it. It's not expensive. Keep the knives sharp. Morning. Not expensive at all, so. But you wouldn't have to do that if you didn't open up all these cans. I don't mean can of worms that I might be opening up. All right, guys. I know what you're saying. Jack, you're always complaining, but you're offering no solutions. Well, I did. One, get your knife sharpened. Every downtown will have a knife sharpener. Second one, guys, just Google John Wayne can opener. And you'll come up with, you know, Shopee will come up there and you can buy a whole dozen or 2 dozen, small ones, larger ones. John Wayne can opener. Used to get them free in a carton of sea rats in the military. So everyone should have a dozen or so laying around their house. Number one, they work. Number two, they're just as fast as a knife to open a can. Number three, they're cheap, inexpensive, much cheaper than a knife. And you don't have to replace them as often. There you go, guys. I presented a problem and a solution for you. So, gotta go into it, guys. Asian adventures with my favorite buddy, Jim. He's turned full circle again. Remember 5 or 6 months ago when he started his channel and when it took off, when he trashed his wife and his family? You can go back and still watch those videos, guys. They're out there still. He's still trying to get clicks and views on those. But he's come full circle again. He's got another video out there released yesterday. Muffler, 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 muffler. Where he just destroys his wife again. Of course, it's all her fault. How jealous she is of, and accusatory that he's having, you know, relations with this girl, that girl, every girl he sees. And he's going back to his live stream, or not his live stream, his first video when he returned from Cebu. Or one of his first 2 or 3, morning. One of his first 2 or 3 after he returned. But now he's released some other bombshells. There where his wife went live while she was following him, walking around the streets of Cebu or Mactown, Newtown at 2 and 3 in the morning, when Jim was just trying to get some exercise because he couldn't sleep. And wasn't it the same time that he did the video on the strip joint, and the only strip joint in Mactown, Newtown? And he had his wife with him. Was that when she was going live? Because she followed him after he left the house again, or the condo. I don't know. I didn't see his wife live stream. I don't know what her channel is. But if anybody's seen that, comment to me, because he brought it up again today, or yesterday, saying how she made comments in there that he should be in jail, in prison. And obviously it all stems around his legal issues with the other side of with her family, which still remains unclear what's going on there. But Jim's completely honest with you. He's done 15 videos since, maybe 20, since he returned from Mactown, Newtown. And now he dropped a bombshell that his wife, on his last day there, left early. She jumped on a trike, on a bus, on a ferry, onto another bus. 6 hours of travel back to home, because she was so jealous of him. He wants y'all to buy it, guys. He's being honest, completely forthright with you. Yet it only takes him 15, 20 episodes before he reveals that little nugget of information, as he's trashing his wife again, which I'm sure will be on his channel forever again. I wonder why his wife could be jealous. You get back, you trash her in videos, trash the family in videos, the immediate family, stepkids, everybody. You trash her because you think she sold the engagement ring. You trash her because she sold the scooter that you took a ball-peen hammer to and destroyed the transmission case before you left there. And then you wonder why she sold it. And get mad because she sold it, when you made it so nobody could drive it. Morning. Hey. Good morning. Yeah. Makes sense to that one, guys. I went back and rewatched that video last night because I knew I was gonna talk about it today. But yeah, those videos are still posted. Still some of his biggest viewed videos where he trashes the whole family, to include the relatives that have filed charges against him. And he did about 5 videos. And then also, you know, you can't imagine why she's jealous. The way he trashed her in his videos. And still keeps them online. And then threatens to go to Thailand. He's doing his research. He's going to get there, guys. Thailand, Vietnam, Taiwan, Cambodia, Laos. He's going to do it. He tells you that every time, doesn't he? Now he's back on that kick. Started that a couple videos ago. Who predicted that, guys? Who predicted that? Then who predicted trashing the wife again? Who saw that coming? It's like a book, guys. Now you got those favorite books. Sometimes you got to read them over and over and over again. It's like my sister. I think she read Gone with the Wind 20 or 30 times growing up. Like pretty much never saw her without that book in her hand. Maybe she might have been writing secret notes to her boyfriend or something. I don't know. Got that, Laney? And my mother was a voracious reader as well. Always gone to the public libraries. And my sister the same way. Like a library. I think I went in junior high school. I think I went to the library once. That's about the last time in the last 50 years or so. At my sister's house in South Carolina, she still goes to the library, her and her husband, once a week at least. Like, I couldn't do it. That's why the Lord invented YouTube. I want to remain stupid. I'm just a dumb retired Marine. I like to remain that way. But yeah, can't imagine why his wife's jealous. He keeps threatening to go to different countries, with or without her. And here's the other bombshell, guys. Morning. Jim went to seek therapy. Yep. He's talking about it in yesterday's video. He's been to see his therapist. And I'm just wondering, did his therapist tell him to, you know, put all this dirt and everything else out on his wife on YouTube? I've seen many people do that after they get divorces or breakups or this or that. Then they talk about it. Now he's been doing it all along. And here's my prediction, guys. Prediction for the ages. Within 2 months, you'll see Jim flying into Mactan, Newtown. And his wife will be there, and they'll make up on YouTube for the 10 days or 2 weeks that he's there before he has to sneak out of country again. Morning. Yep, before he sneaks out of country again. because him and his wife will have another fight, and the saga will continue 360. That's my prediction, guys. He'll be sulking his way back into Mactan Newtown, not telling anybody that he bought a ticket, because he's gone to Thailand now, or Vietnam, or Taiwan. Wait, hasn't he been saying that for months now and hasn't done it yet? Hasn't done it yet. Like I said, the hypocrite in him, where he talks about how bad Angeles is and why all the drunk obese tourists go there. All the drunk obese sex pets go there. Yeah, yet he does the same thing in Mactan Newtown with the one go-go bar strip joint there. Hey, good morning. Where he was gonna go interview the owner, because he talked to him. Meanwhile, his wife in the background, probably on her Facebook Live, probably the one he's talking about. That's speculation, guys. Everything else is not. So yeah, another 2 months he'll be skulking his way back into Mactan Newtown. And then he's talking about his house there, and his big, beautiful three-story house in the Philippines, in Tayasan. Watch that video again last night as well. It's an obsession, guys. Like I said, I watch them so you don't have to. I think I understand more of what he's put out on his channel than he himself does. That's for darn sure. Hold on. All right, guys. Just had to get past the karaoke. And it was loud. Still hear it barely from here. So yeah, guys, I watch them so you don't have to. And then Jim talks about all these friends he has over here who've never appeared in any of his videos. And we all know he does whatever drama he can to get his clicks and views at the expense of his family, which is just reprehensible behavior. Continue to put these videos out trashing family for views and clicks. And this is the guy that's being totally honest with you. And I call BS on that one, guys, because his channel wasn't getting any views until he started all the drama with his wife. And then he shot up. Hey, if that's the way you get monetized and you can live with it, go ahead. You can live with yourself. It's a damn shame though. 50 some years old, just getting married and then trashing her like that. Well, maybe you should have walked a little further there, Jim. And it's not like his commenters haven't been forthright with him the entire time since he started that drama with his wife. 6 months ago. when he had to flee the country before being arrested. And then sneak back in the last couple times. And sneak back out. And be worried about whether the immigration's gonna stop him, put a legal hold on him. Who knows? Yeah, so imagine that, guys. He can live with himself after doing all that. And still having it. Muffler. Still having the nerve to keep all that stuff posted. Check yourself, Jim. You big bully. Morning.
Good morning, sir. Hey.
Wonder why his life is so drama filled. But yeah, he lied about that. You know, I was watching the video again last night when he first talked about his wife selling the scooter. He lied about it, not revealing to everyone. And I don't know if it was the ADV or the click that he was talking about when he put the hammer through the transmission case before he left, which he failed to mention in his video, and then revealed it accidentally like 2 episodes later that he had done that. But he got all upset because his wife sold it on him. I can't imagine why she would sell a piece of crap that's broken. Of course, according to Jim, it's a brand new one. 160,000, 140,000 for the click, 160,000 for the ATV. And then he just takes a hammer and puts it through the transmission case right before he leaves, so they can't drive it. And then he talks about recent videos where he's talking about accidents and wrecking the trikes and wrecking the scooters and everything. To be continued.